Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates G+3 Annex building for Court of District and Sessions Judge at Thoubal Court Complex. Mayol's 21 days long march throughout state for national regeneration flagged off from Western Kangla Gate. And enlisting Meitei in scheduled tribe list can usher in lasting peace in state, says World Meitei Council. Hello Karimjeri, this is Northeast Window and you're watching English News with me, Jessie THIYAM. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today inaugurated the G+3 Annex building for the Court of District and Sessions Judge at Thoubal Court Complex. The Chief Minister said that he expects fair justice will come out from the newly inaugurated building. Addressing the inaugural function as the chief guest, the Chief Minister highlighted the need for a law university in the state and assured to take all necessary steps in this regard. Stating that judiciary is one of the pillars of democracy, the Chief Minister also applauded and welcomed Justice Siddharth Mridul on his appointment as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. He continued that despite the state's financial constraint, the state government has been putting all efforts to fill any requirement of the law sector. He further applauded Judge High Court of Manipur, Justice 𝐶𝐲𝐿𝐼 and said her appointment is a pride for the entire state. Manipur has around 1.5 lakhs drug users, and Biren said, adding that with a more serious support from all the government's war on drugs campaign, the drug menace can be totally eradicated from Manipur. He continued that Manipur is passing through a crucial time, but with the support of the masses, we have almost overcome it. He said, adding that we cannot stop our daily routines, be it in the development sector or other. The inaugural function was also attended by Minister, Law and Legislative Affairs D.H. Basantakumar, Judge High Court of Manipur Justice A. Bimol Singh, Judge High Court of Manipur Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma, Judge High Court of Manipur Justice 𝐶𝐲𝐿𝐼 and LD Advocate General Manipur Shri Lenin Singh Hizam, Commissioner Law Nungshitombie Athokpam, among others.
We're passing through a crucial time. Adubu almost overcome with the support of the masses. Prajasingi Mating the support the 𝐂𝐲𝐈𝐍𝐿 Film Krafagale. Maraksida we cannot stop our daily routine works also. We development the Oigera, Mother Oigera, Pimadusu, Lepayadaba. Aduna judiciary democracy that in Hyderabad everyone knows it is the one the pillar among the three pillars. Hadu Babayadraba, Kaina Bayadraba, Aduga justice. Put Miam Purmaka Matamsana Kamsana justice Fanganavigi, Amatagairaba. Labagam Pabadi, Sip the system at Kara, Kabagi gave Kara, Lerami, Adubu. I'm really thanks to the Honorable Mr. Justice Siddharth Mridul, Chief Justice of High Court of Manipur. He willingly came down here in the state of Manipur and joined as a Chief Justice of Manipur. That is a privilege for us. Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji ne the Guwahati dagi hena Manipur da priority people. Akoi ki fajjaba culture, akoi ki fajjaba scenic beauty, akoi ki climate, akoi ki mi sigi mayam su urakanda akoi da yam kanna samgat chaningba, samgat pa wakhal lo da leiba. Adu bu hujiksu lehte, hujiksu koi airport, international airport kasi jigam athu da yam panna sari. Yam magong kanas sample hai bata. Da akoi ki sida law ki sector sida koi state sida award pulagi. Law university immediately with the coming of the Honorable Chief Justice asked me to establish one law university. State government has also ever one on Turkey state shida. Everyone is supporting. I'm not saying that support of the ability. Everyone is supporting, but kitchen serious way na. we can totally eradicate drugs menace from the state of Manipur. Simai mayamni am sauna khajaba lai. Adu buloina na akoina sidata uriba drug ki war on drug ki posina. We are also protecting and saving the millions of youth of the Maryland.
Manipur Youth League May flagged off its 21 days long march for national regeneration across the 5 valley districts of Manipur from the western gate of Kangla today. The march, which will conclude on January 9, covering the 5 valley districts of the state, took out till 𝐶𝐸𝐻 on the flagging off day today. Speaking to media persons, convener of Mayol, Ashem Prince, said, "The Manipur society today is lagging behind and is facing various challenges." He maintained that it is high time that the people of the state are awakened to walk the path of unity, harmony, peace and development amid this crucial junction when the 𝐾𝐄𝐲 have been waging war against the Métis. Stressing the need to uphold the integrity and identity of the state and its indigenous people, he said the long march is organized with the objective to make a strong and resilient Manipur, especially in the wake of the ongoing crisis.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯣꯜꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯐꯥꯎꯖꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯣꯊꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯊꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯛꯁꯀꯤ ꯂꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯏꯀꯣꯅꯣꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯊꯤꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯐꯤꯔꯦꯞ ꯑꯃꯕꯨ ꯂꯧꯖꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯆꯥꯔꯕ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯜꯂꯛꯂꯤ ꯆꯩꯔꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯦꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 3ꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯖꯣ ꯅꯥꯔꯀꯣ ꯇꯦꯔꯣꯔꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯊꯛꯇ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯃꯨꯊꯠꯂꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯥꯒꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯜꯂꯣ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯉꯝꯈꯩ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯠꯇꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯀꯥꯏ ꯑꯇꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯍꯥꯠ ꯃꯤꯄꯨꯟ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯠ ꯃꯤꯅꯩ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯨꯊꯠꯀꯦ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯆꯣꯈꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯆꯦꯠꯄ ꯐꯤꯔꯦꯞ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯤꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯜ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯨꯖꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ.
On the other hand, the coordinator of COCOMI, Jitendra Ningombam, said the sole objective of the march is building a spirit of nationalism and patriotism among the indigenous people of Manipur in the wake of the ongoing turmoil in the state.
Lansi kuina horunate lansi kukising horukuni hojiki tanjasere khunngakpu mayam singsina ikogi mayam sik kalakanda khunngakpu singding tarain intok pirakanda makhoi phatana tahanba aju makhoi bo matam ko au phani habigi wakhalun dumadi Manipur lengak na kari lebe KFC amon khanjani mi matang lei yes rule of law hay lei ba hay sumati kokumi su pamsi adu mapu ko su hojik lani ikoi lan sida choose or don't tawgda ba karai no tawlu du karai no do khangbagi mathok tar kunum moidana ikoi madumadi tangai padana ikoi mayam su in bam thoktai tawbudu khunngak ba kangbu singda karo tawbu simadi kokumi maiki jegidi tasingna madumadi yajeningde lansin marum odana qualities damage mayam ma asoi aba anak ko mayam yawe maiti sing mayam ma chuchanpur gi area da kangpokpi gi area da mori gi area da narco terrorist kangbu singsina khuling duna leba kangbu singsida khoide leikiba sing aduda makoin mihatina hatkiba hala kana khangan ba haiba ma aduga atopa mana hala kana manghan gi ba podama masi posi lebana huji fawda kokomina khanjabada mi akhoi mang ki base kunga humdoi kumari kumba surungda male haide posi makoina manghan ga kan manghan gi posi ekoina madu yam kokomina yam akan momongda koi kan tok jegi bane duna Manipur lenga ki mapun su exchange songdo matamda aroi bagi magi mathum ngam bangthung na phone matamda akoi mang ki mayam singdo madu hana pira kanda exchange to bi haibo phomdo kokomi gi makai digi thamjegi bane dubu supreme court na pibu order magi matungina madu exchange to gani haina nampu sasanda aduga khangan dabeda numidang athenguda tokhibo pot du leibene marumudana ikona matusu khoigi side gi su madu khara thingmangam na du hona jabne dubu asiba mokoi singdu lenga ki oiba mokoi kanona matu pugibne marumudana koi ngam hogre aduni adu hujiksu kokomi gi makai digi thamjerisi aikhoigi mangkhiba mi mayam leigidri haiba sapsaba khangbara khangdabra haibagi samumna leringi tanjasida maru oina mahiru ani hemjit aduga linthoingambi ani akhamdagi inau ani school tamjariba aduga sengmaijingdagi khoi mioi ani aduga kanodigi khungbomdagi mioi ani hariba mokoi masa singse yamna patraba mipata haitare makhoi mi pata kogani ko 𝐃𝐄𝐂 terrorist kangu chingna mangan besi si kwai lebang macha ta da poni haiba potuna thamjara kan athu mutam da lenga angna makhoi gi mari leina bada khoi phare khole haiba kangu chingsa har kare haiba gi mari leina bada mi khara phagi haiba gi poti ko di thengna gare adu hoju phobu modu gi lengang na jin putu ngam da base masi CBI gi natraga NI gi natraga lenga ki oiba ason ba oiru de gi maram leiti haiba pochi ko komina thamjari.
World Media Council has questioned if the Prime Minister of India or the Chief Minister of Manipur or both will take the responsibility of the violence in Manipur that has now entered into 8 months where thousands of people have lost their homes and living at relief camps in their own state. A press conference of the WMC was held at Bishnupur Press Club today. WMC President 𝐂𝐲𝐸𝐻, WMC National Spokesperson 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬, among others, attended the press conference. Speakers at the press conference further lamented that 70,000 security forces have remained mute spectator because of the suspension of operation, asking if sue is more important than the lives of the people. They further maintained that the Meiteis are deprived of the rights of citizens in their own state. The discriminatory policy adopted by the centre and state government towards the indigenous Meitei community have created the opportunity to the immigrant community who essentially took the advantage of it. Looks like today the immigrant community can influence the decisions of the governments in both state and centre, the speakers of WMC contended, adding that such is the main root cause of the Meitei's suffering. The decades-long ignorance of the government in both state and centre has culminated to the current crisis in Manipur, and the immigrant community has threatened the national security of our country. WMC further demanded that the government in both state and centre must recognize the rights of the Meitei community by including it in the scheduled tribe list of the Indian constituency at the earliest to usher in lasting peace in Manipur.
Manipur da laiba ki laiba ki wafum se kasi number 1 quite maru ga tamdo ba adu di kai no ayabo adu relief camp da laiba basagi mai makit lai thu ba relief camp da lai sin se mai da tawanan se makoi na relief camp da lai makit issue se dum lai ga na adu relief camp da lai sin se mai da mukta hanna na ba government na sin mena ta right like public ki dia koi always public ki full cooperation ni government na the government intention, government ki willingness ni utilise. Adna, masigi relief camp da laiba, mayum makai thadok da laiba, aiko ki laibak thiraba, mayum makai laiba, jadraba singse, mase mayum da amukta anahalan ni se. Makoi ne mayum da handir makai issue se adum sak da laiga ne.
जो कुकी मिलिटेंट्स जो सू जो कर रहे हैं उसके ऊपर कोई ना एक्शन ले रहा है तो क्या सू ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है या वहाँ की जो मूल निवासी मेइतेई का जो वहाँ पे जो उनके जीवन में जो दशा हुआ है कौन सा ग्रुप से ऐसा लग रहा है कि सरकार करना भी चाहते हैं तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा। जो बाहर से जो लोग आए हैं इनको जितना सारे सुविधा दे रखा है सरकार के जितना पॉलिसीज जो भी अच्छे उनको दे रखा है।
I beg your pardon, people, that was Dispur Press Club. Now, 𝐻𝐸𝐸 Trust handed over relief materials to relief camp opened at Model Floriculture Center under the supervision of youths of Moirang Central Road on the occasion of the 108th birth anniversary of former Chief Minister of Manipur 𝐻𝐸𝐸 today. The relief materials include blanket, edible items, among other essentials for displaced persons, including children and elderly persons taking shelter at the relief camp. The IDPs expressed gratitude to 𝐻𝐸𝐸 Trust for the kind gesture. A JAC has been formed against the alleged shooting of Om Gandhi of Bengi Mamang Laikai by commando personnel on duty at Lengangpopi Police Outpost, Ziribam. Loitam Arunta of Yaripog Bamon Laikai at Commando Barak on Monday. The JAC has resolved to not claim the dead body of Gandhi until various demands of the JAC are fulfilled. The JAC against the brutal killing of Om Gandhi Singh was formed yesterday during a meeting of the people of Bengi Mamang Laikai, and a memorandum with a charter of demands was submitted to Chief Minister Nongthombam Birin through DC Thobal. The JAC demanded that the accused commando personnel who murdered Gandhi must be terminated from service immediately and take up legal actions against him, and also provide 20 lakh rupees as a compensation and a government job to the next of kin of the deceased. Speaking to media after submitting the memorandum, convener of the JAC, 𝐂𝐲𝐸𝐵, claimed that Gandhi went to Lengangpopi police outpost to meet his brother.
Police na miyam ngakpi senbigadaba aikoigidamakta lobigadaba sina miyam do onsanduna halibasi asigumase matungda abuhanna thokdana ba baliba sarkar asina masigi chap chaba matik chaba action lobigadabani JAC na tanjariba demand mayam se sarkar thabakta onthok bigadabani madu onthok tribawa aikoi asi bakjang lokjakiroi Manipur gi security na asigumba tanja sida aikoi prajada onsal laga hatpiri base government masi matik chaba action lobigadabani asigumba matungda amuhanna Manipur gi bafam khudimaka thokdana ba hatak asina aroiba oina ba yam kan ba action koi paliba honorable chief minister N Biren Singhada aikoi thabakta onthok bigadabani.
Lilong Development Forum has submitted a memorandum containing 11 demands signed by its president 𝐾𝐲𝐸 to Chief Minister N Biren during his visit to Lilong to inaugurate and lay foundation stones for various projects on December 18. The Chief Minister also assured the LDF to take up their demands on priority basis. The demands include repair of Turel Ahanbi Dam and Imphal Barrage Oinam Dam, construction of a new dam at the place of convergence of Imphal River and Turel Ahanbi, resurvey of the compensation provided to Ngango Lokon flood-affected people in the year 2017, distribution of benefits under PM Kishan scheme to beneficiaries under Lilong subdivision, construction of 2 or 3 state-of-art community centers, digging of ponds for public use, blacktopping of 13-kilometer stretch of Lilong Lehau Makok to Atokong via Oinam Lefrakpam, construction of 1 mini indoor stadium and a mini outdoor stadium, among others. Now let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Touch the pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education. Diabetes ko loy nila hinglubaseng thamagi manungda control to bangamlay. Urea creatinine wangbasu thamagi manungda hantaba ngamlay. Kong hamanungay tabasu numit mga nigi manungda fahan bangamlay. Pile sabadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamlay. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamlay. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal oy bangamlay. Fatty liver oy basu thamagi manungda fagadhan bangamlay. Pumnamag natural oy ba hidak makalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata layte. Makata na hidak chabagi mathaw su tararoy. Hena kupaparol gidamak ngasimak lengsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Matam sana luhongba haibase adongi punsida mangjariba manglan adu mangphauna na bahotna ba amadi imung manungi pandam adu phangna na bahotna bada achoba mateng oigadoribani aduna matam sana luhongbiyu luhongbagi damak wabi ganu mateng pangjage mateng pangjanabagi damak leijare boisa kokjet decoration khetri bengun mayai lekai Imphal East apamba mawongi borgi kokjet yachari ahongba mamalda dress waibiba amadi leibagi kudongchaba punamak phangbigani lengsin biro boicha kokjet decoration khetri bengun mayai lekai Imphal East asida sunatana luhong khongdungbagi makeup photography amadi videography camera ahongba mamalda stage decoration singba punamak ahongba mamalda phangbigani lengsin biro boicha kokjet decoration khetri bengun mayai lekai phone number 9362323252 amadi 9863842557 Boisa Kokjet Decoration Khetri Bengun Mayai Lekai Imphal East.
The Central Board of Secondary Education, New Delhi, has withdrawn affiliation which was recently granted to schools of Churachandpur and Kangpopi districts on the ground that the no objection certificate submitted by these schools have has not been issued by the authorized functionaries of the state government. In an official statement issued yesterday, Joint Secretary Education as Government of Manipur, Anjali Chongtham, announced the names of 25 schools of which affiliations has been cancelled. The official statement also said that unnecessary action will be initiated against those responsible for floating rules and regulations of the state government or of Central Board of School Education. If any school is found not following due process in the future, necessary action will be initiated against them also, apart from withdrawing of affiliation by competent authority, it said. The government of Meghalaya has decided to raise the dearness allowance or dearness relief payable to all categories of state government employees or pensioners and family pension holders from the existing rate of 36% to 39% with effect from July 1, 2023. The Meghalaya government said the orders shall also apply to the members of the work-charged establishment and casual workers other than bungalow peons holding posts in the pay levels as admissible to the employees of corresponding categories under the regular establishment services post. The dearness relief under these orders shall remain suspended if the prisoners or family pensioners are employed or re-employed under the state or central government or employed, re-employed or permanently absorbed in the state's or central government's company, corporation, undertaking or autonomous body. It shall, however, be revived after the spell of such employment or re-employment. Two MPs from Kerala, namely Thomas 𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶 and AM Arif, were suspended from the Lok Sabha today. Taking the total number of suspensions in both houses to 143, the MPs from opposition parties have been suspended over the past 1 week after they demanded a statement from Union Home Minister Amit Shah over the security breach in Parliament last week. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla suspended Thomas 𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶𝐶 of the Kerala Congress Mani and AM Arif of the CPI after the House adopted a resolution moved by Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhan Joshi. The two MPs have been suspended for the rest of the session. Meanwhile, the National Democratic Alliance MPs in Rajya Sabha stood up and took part in the House proceeding today to express their support to Chairman and Vice President 𝐁𝐷𝐷 Dhankar after TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee mimicked him outside the Parliament yesterday. Meanwhile, the Vice President said he would not tolerate any insult to Parliament and the post of Vice President while expressing deep anguish over a TMC MP mimicking him in the Parliament complex. "You can insult 𝐁𝐷𝐷 Dhankar all you want, but not the Vice President of India," he said. Dhankar said that he would not tolerate it if the dignity of his office was lowered. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also called Vice President 𝐁𝐷𝐷 Dhankar, expressing great pain over the abject theatrics of some MPs in the Parliament complex yesterday. Union Health Minister Dr. Manshukh Mandavia today asked all the states to take all the preventive measures amid the upsurge of COVID-19 cases in the country. He also said that the nation need to be on the alert, but there is no need to panic. Dr. Mandavia was speaking while virtually chairing a high-level review meeting in New Delhi with health ministers of various states and union territories on the preparedness of health facilities and services. In the meeting, Dr. Mandavia said that the government is always prepared to support all states and union territories to beat health diseases. He asked states to conduct mock drills in all hospitals once every 3 months. The health minister underscored the need for a whole-of-government approach to effectively combat the emerging JN.1 coronavirus variant. He also urged to increase the surveillance and effective communication with people. Interacting with media after the meeting, NITI Aayog member Health Dr. V.K. Paul informed that there are 2,300 active cases of COVID-19 at present. He said 16 deaths have also been reported in the country in the last 2 weeks. During the meeting, all state representatives briefed about the preparedness in their respective states. The meeting was conducted because of the recent upsurge in respiratory illnesses such as influenza-like illness and severe acute respiratory illness, including COVID-19. It may be mentioned, the World Health Organization, in its latest classification yesterday, designated the JN.1 coronavirus strain as a variant of interest. However, reassuringly, the organization stated that based on current evidence, the global public health risk posed by JN.1 is currently evaluated as low. The virus is a part of the parent lineage BA.2.86 and was initially classified as a variant of interest. Before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates G+3 Annex building for Court of District and Sessions Judge at Thoubal Court Complex. Mayos 21 days long march throughout state for national regeneration flagged off from Western Kangla Gate. And enlisting Meitei in Sadu tribe list can usher in lasting peace in state, says World Meitei Council. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window News.